everyone. Thanks for joining me for another installment of Spirit Communication Made Easy. Tonight I want to talk about the many different ways that our loved ones in spirit connect with us. So my strong point is clairaudience, and that means that I'm hearing them communicate through my mind's thoughts, my mind's ear. So it's almost like I'm having these different thoughts in my head, but they're not mine. So they're our loved ones in spirit. It sometimes come through like, a speeding car and they're yelling things out and I'm trying to grab what I can. A lot of folks report hearing whispers like somebody's trying to talk to them, but they can't make it out. So you can actually talk to these spirit loved ones and tell them just your thought to their consciousness. Slow down. You're going too fast. Say it again. Repeat it. And eventually you learn to slow down, actually to speed up your vibration so they can slow theirs down so that, this helicopter propeller that they have and our ceiling fan that we speed up can meet in the middle. And then you understand things better. You can make things out. You know when the thought is not just wishful thinking. If it repeats over and over, like turn your stove off, check the stove, it's that gnawing feeling, then you know that it's a communication. And you'll just get to that point of trusting and knowing. So clairaudience, that's clear hearing. Clairvoyance, I'm sure you've all heard of, and that's clear thoughts and seeing things, almost like sometimes a movie playing out in your head or flashes of pictures. You're clairvoyant. You just have a clear knowing. With everything, you have to interpret some of the things that you're being seen, that you're hearing, that you're feeling. So that brings me to clairsentience. That's clear feeling. So I can actually feel on my own body how somebody passed. So it started out real slow in the beginning where I would just feel like I had a little bit of pressure in my chest. Now I know that that's a heart occurrence. Sometimes now I'll feel a burning in the back and that's lung, or I feel like it's hard to breathe. In the head, at first I just felt a lot of pressure in the head, but now front is by impact, back is a brain tumor, aneurysm, stroke. So through practicing and playing this instrument, you'll be able to make your own database of things. You'll also get a gut feeling, like when you meet someone and you just know. You're like, ugh, I don't like that person. Oh, I'm really drawn to that person. I feel like I've known them before. So trust those feelings. Those are your gut instincts. So we have clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. One of my favorites, clairoma. It is a scent of a past loved one. You smell cigarette smoke and nobody is smoking or nobody's in the room. But it instantly reminds you of a past loved one who smoked. You might smell a certain perfume. I like to say Gimate. Or you smell bread cooking or something that reminds you of that loved one. It might be Old Spice, maybe tobacco smoke. There's all kinds of things that they try to put in your path to remind you or to say, I'm here for you. And it's especially prevalent in a time when you're struggling the most and they want to remind you, I'm right here. So to work on fine-tuning those senses, it's important to meditate. And if you scroll down a bunch to one of my last installments, there's some great meditations for you to clear your mind so that you can start to use all your senses to connect to spirits. Thanks for joining me, and I wish you all a hug from heaven.